The major talking points from Lords as Hampshire take the RLODC title: share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on Google+. Lee Rossau toasts a quite brilliant 100 for Hampshire. Relive the story of the Royal London One Day Cup final at Lords as Hampshire beat Kent by 61 runs. Scorecard: Kent-Hampshire 10:30 am. Billings calls correctly under glorious skies at the home of cricket. Sam Billings wins the toss and elects to field first, and half an hour later Lee Rossau and Tom Alsop head out to open the batting for Hampshire as 20,500 people wait expectantly in the stands. 12:25 p.m. A pair of half-centuries, a penny for Billings. Thoughts as the left-handed pair of Alsop and Rossau warm to their task. Not hard as the mercury pushes beyond 26 degrees. By moving past 125 for no loss, they record the highest opening stand in the Lords final since 1999. Alsop also becomes the youngest Hampshire batsman to record a half-century in the final, beating Sean Irvine's mark from 2005. Rossau isn't far behind in chalking up his half-ton. One Day Cup at One Day Cup, June 30, 2018, 12:37 p.m. That's Alsop, folks. Kent make their first breakthrough as Alsop charges down the track to Imran Qayyum, leaving Billings with an easy task of removing the bails. And just as it looked like James Vince was getting into his stride, he holes out at long on when trying to biff the left-arm spinner over the ropes. Hampshire are 193 halves after 30.1 overs. 13:27 p.m. A love gone cold. Sam Northeast strides to the crease to a chorus of boos from the Kent faithful, still bitter that he left them to shuffle 128 miles along the south coast and join Hampshire. But he reminds them what a good player he is by keeping his head as a flurry of wickets fall at the other end. Rossau, Dawson, McManus, Weatherla and Burge to smash an unbeaten 75 that included 2 hefty sixes, and a delightful scoop to finish the innings and get his side to 337s. 15:15 p.m. Heino Kuhn and Daniel Bell-Drummond stride out to the crease to attempt to clinch Kent's first domestic white ball title in over a decade. 15:52 p.m. Hurdling the berg, a steady start from Kent openers was undone by a risky run into the offside, as Kuhn nudged one into the path of Gareth Berg and called his partner through. But in a South African on South African duel, it was the ice-cool Berg that won, picking up cleanly and hitting the stumps from close range but a very narrow angle. He got a bat in his ribs and a knee in the head for his troubles. Kent 55 over 1. 16:36 p.m. Straight to DBD. Joe Denley joined Bell-Drummond at the crease but could only muster 12, as he top-edged Gareth Berg to mid-on where James Vince slid in to take the catch. Sean Dixon was next up, and helped Bell-Drummond to push Kent past the 100 mark, the opener soon completing his 4th half-century of the 2018 RLODC. 17:06 p.m. Insane in the Mem Crane, a treble blow for Kent as the run rate climbs towards the 10 and over notch. First, Sean Dixon unleashes a huge swipe off Mason Crane, only succeeding in skying the ball into the gleeful buckets of Lee Rossau. Next, the main man, DBD, is forced to chop onto his stumps by Chris Wood, and after depositing one big six into the crowd, the brute force of nature that is Alex Blake is run out by a brilliant shy from that man Crane. Kent are 195th in the 37th and Hampshire tighten their grip on the trophy. 17:52 p.m. Insane in the Memstain enter one of the world's greatest ever bowlers. The dangerous Darren Stevens holes out to Joe Weatherla off the bowling of Liam Dawson. Dale Steyn accounts for Matt Henry's second ball as Alsop takes the catch. And though Sam Billings clocks up his half-century, another run-out, this time courtesy of a pinpoint throw from James Vince, leaves Kent 241/8 and the last rites being prepared. 18:18 p.m. All hail Hampshire. Another run-out, the 4th of the Kent innings, took Hampshire to the brink. This time Harry Podmore was the victim, desperately trying to scramble to get Billings back on strike. And though the skipper carried on clattering the ball when he could, passing his half-century and offering his fans just a glimmer of hope, the end came when Billings tried one ramp too many, and was caught by Dale Steyn. cue the Hampshire celebrations. More great videos on our Royal London One Day Cup Hub. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on Google+.